is Match Day, another episode of It's All Black and White. Welcome back to the channel. It is episode 12 for us of the season, but fixture 14 for Knots of the season. I'm really excited for this one. I'm very optimistic. I know I say that about a lot of games, but today I feel very, very optimistic. I predicted a decent win for us on Thursday's Pavers perspective. But yeah, I just think we're due a really, really good performance, a good team performance, some good individual performances. I think the matchup suits as well. Fast forward to the end of the video if we've lost this to see my reaction. But no, I just think, you know, we've got our away points, albeit very late against Barrow and Chesterfield. We won our home game against Wimbledon. So they always say, you know, win your home, draw your away, and you're going to be up there at the end of the season. I'm going to get to Nest a little bit earlier. If you watched last week's episode, I barely made it in time for kickoff. Going to get a bit early today, go and meet George, a couple of other people as well, and we'll catch up when we're there. Team news is out then. Walking to the Nest. George already in there. Interesting, Crowley misses out. You know what? Obviously, it's gutting that Crowley's missing out. But it's going to be interesting to see how we play without Crowley. No Jones, no Crowley. Obviously not a Jones for a while. But Martin and Brown start. Big calls, big calls. I think, I'm going to call it here now, I've been saying it for a few weeks, when I've seen him come on as a sub, I think Martin's going to have a really, really good game today. If we can, I mean, this is quite a big test now, if we can pick up 3 points without Crowley in the side, with obviously Jones, who's not been in since the Gillingham game, I think it's going to be a big sign for us. I'm still confident we can do it. Didsy starts. Would he have started if Crowley didn't? I don't know. But at the same time, maybe he has to start. I'm just conscious of overplaying him. Hopefully we don't. Big game now. Big game without Crowley. I haven't seen him for ages, but here he is. All I'm going to ask is score prediction, first of all.
3-1 Knots.
And who's going to be a man of the match?
I think Cerula.
I'm going 3-0. Josh Martin, man of the match.
And number 33, George Allen.
In fans kick off, very well observed silence from all fans, home and away. Interesting to see how we line up. We've got Cerula on one side, Martin on the other. Darren Drysdale as ref. Yeah, interesting. Don't want to say too much about refs, to be fair, but not a massive fan of his. I've been annoying Jordan out now. I'm very confident.
Yeah,
I'm very confident.
Same if not got Crowley in there. You are quite confident. Hopefully we'll ping it around quite quickly and that will unlock them, rather than having to rely on Crowley trying to do some magic.
Yeah.
But these defensively aren't great. Belshaw does keep him in a lot of games, so if he's on his game then it could be difficult, but I think it should be beaten.
Minutes, just under 8 minutes into the game. No sides really had an opportunity. It's been fairly even. Looks as though it's Didsy and Giovanni Brown sat behind Jatta, which we kind of expected. Brown's on the ball back. It's a not throw about 30 yards from goal. Absolutely nothing's happened so far. Really good cross. Massive leap from Jatta, puts it just wide. Good start from Cerula, who's picking up where he's left off on Tuesday night against Barrow. It's a chance for Knots. Giovanni Brown giving the ball from Abbott, who won it. Really good win from Abbott. Gave it into Brown, who cut back, put an unbelievable ball sort of over the 2 defenders to Didsy, who got a touch. A foot had gone away from him, and he put it wide. Probably should have hit the target, or maybe even scored. But it's really, really good so far from Brown. This time it's Martin who flashes one wide. Some decent play between Jatta, McGoldrick and him. Opens up some space. Couldn't see from angle how far wide it was. But 18 minutes so far. This is going to come back to bite me. But Harrogate have done absolutely nothing. A couple of balls in behind, but they've not really gotten to the end of. We just look the better team. But we've said this so many times at home. We need to sort of take advantage of it. Martin again fires over. Good play from the attackers to win the ball back. You can hear the Knots fans. They're appreciating what they're seeing. 24.5 minutes. We do need a goal, really need a goal, because then it'll bring them out of their shell. They've got to attack a bit more. But so far, they've barely touched the ball at all. I don't know what was really happening in the last 5 or so minutes. Some nice play around the Harrogate box, but it's not leading to anything. And as dominant as we have been, it's just been sidetracked in the middle there. They put the ball through. Platt, they've got a very, very quick striker like this. They've got from Middlesbrough, very quick. So far, Platt's dealt with them, but you just think there's something waiting to happen there if we're not careful. But yeah, it's been so dominant. But the longer this goes on, the more risky Harrogate can become trying to get a goal. Ball across from Matty Platt, giving it to Martin. No one's had a bad game for North. Just not that effective as Martin tried to take his man on, but I think he's dealt with him. Yeah, nearly half time, 8 minutes to go. There'll be a little bit of added time, but I'd love a goal before the break. An effort from Cerula, took a nick. It looked like he was going in the top corner. It's not, it's just deflected wide. Gutted. I think that was going in.
Yeah, I did. I think the defender doesn't know which way to go now. Now Cerula's using his right, put in on his left then and took him by surprise and nearly went in.
Corner here. We could do with the goal before half time. 43 on the clock. Hand in the air from Matty Palmer. Delivers it in. Oh, he's giving it the other way. I don't see how he's giving it the other way. 0-0. Time. Have you ever seen them all one-sided first half without a goal ever?
No, I don't think I actually have, to be honest with you.
They've been good though, haven't they?
Who, Harrogate?
Yeah. Good in attack.
Yeah, they've been okay. I think their striker looks good, doesn't he?
He does.
He looks like he could cause us problems, but
You know what's going to happen, don't you?
yeah, I do. Yeah, they're going to break on it and score. It'll be 1-0
He's
again.
going to outpace Platt in the 85th minute and score.
Yeah. You're probably right. But I mean, look, we're lacking that biting touch again, aren't we? That sort of finishing touch, even to be put better. We've just got to break that stalemate, haven't we? It'd be nice to score a couple of goals, wouldn't it? We just need to get off the mark because like you say, it doesn't get any more one-sided than that. And we've not scored. We've looked good.
Yeah.
Jatta, again, I think his first touch is letting him down a little bit. Some of the crosses aren't right onto him, but he needs to be on his toes a little bit more, I think. I'm not blaming him, but I do think there's maybe one or two things he could do a little bit better, just put himself in a better position for the balls that he is getting into.
Yeah, if we were to come away with this with a draw, you'd be gutted. If we were to come away with this and lose, you'd be awful. I mean, they've not shown anything to suggest to me they can score. Yes, like we say, their striker's been good and has pace, but I'm only saying they're going to score an 85th minute win because it's not. Yeah. They've actually shown nothing at all. As an away fan, you'd be sat there thinking it's a training session. Big second half needed. You still confident of a win? I am.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to come out, don't we, with the same attitude and playing the same. And we have to score. We have to.
Free kick, first minute of the second half. All needed. Jatta put it across the box with a header. All needed was to be tapped in. And it's going to be one of those. It feels like it's going to be one of those days. But yeah, good start. Means just start the exact same as you finish the half. And we've got the ball back again instantly. Nice free kick. Cerula stood over Matty Palmer. I've got a feeling we could score here. Into the wall, but gets it back. Dink it in. And he does to no one. 52 minutes again. I was going to say absolutely nothing from them, but they put that long ball forward. Had to be dealt with by McClory, and it has been. Martin, as long as nothing stupid, gets it forward again. Bedu stayed up. Jatta, great touch, and we start the attack again. Look, we've had some really good passes to play. Cerula's pass into Didzy, advancing towards the edge of the area. Have a go. Takes his man on, goes straight to their keeper. It will be a travesty. It is. It's the final ball. It will be a travesty if you don't come out of this with 3 points. It's about time. Cerula puts it in. And Jatta's there, takes a touch. Jordan has said to me all game, stop putting it in the air, put it on the floor. We put it on the floor. Jatta takes a touch and puts it past Belshaw. Let's see what Harrogate have got. 58 minutes and they haven't had a shot. And I'm not talking about a few blocked shots or ones that have gone wide. They haven't had a shot. So it's going to be interesting what happens here.
They have to come out.
They're going to have to. And we've got to deal with that because we don't actually know how they are attacking wise. They haven't scored many this season. I think 3 teams have scored less than them. Big 32 minutes here, but finally we've got the goal we deserve. still looking in control. Gordon's just come on for Martin, who I'd say has had a fairly good game. I can see Hinch is coming on. I don't know if I'd make that change or if anyone needs to come off. I don't see why that would be a change that should be made. I think we're really, really comfortable. I mean, with that dominant, it shouldn't affect too much, as I just watched Gordon take his man on. Delivers a really good cross for Jatta, nearly wins a header. Just come out on the edge to Dizzy. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a strange one. I'd be interested to see who it's for. Maybe. I don't know, I actually can't work it out. I'd say maybe Dizzy, just for that rest. Corner to knock. In save for Belshaw to deny. Jatta played some fantastic football. Dizzy laid him off. It looked to be a certain goal for 2-0. Yet again, they've not offered anything. We're 15 minutes to go. They're bringing on 2 subs now, so we expect to be more attacking. We've got a corner. A second goal will do really, really nicely. This is why I wanted the second goal, just so we tick over 85 minutes. I think it might be a Harrogate corner or a throw in a very dangerous position. No, it's a corner. They've done nothing all game. And not getting that second goal in football, you're often punished. Hoping this corner doesn't lead to anything, and Bass does what he did earlier and just claims it. It's put in there. Bass can't get to it. A lot of pushing, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Added time. There was no added time in the first half. Second half, we're maybe at a couple of minutes. We've got to switch on. Edge of the box. It's not far away. Not far away to being a goal. 5 minutes added. I'm not sure really where from, but another great opportunity for Harrogate. They go down the side, and it takes a MAGPIES intervention coupled with Alex Bass to put the danger out. This is the problem when you don't get that second goal. Look, we played well for the majority of the game, and this is always going to happen. Very, very, very rarely do you get a game where a side is completely dominant for the full 90. Teams will get opportunities, and this is just Harrogate's opportunity, but it could have been avoided if we'd scored. Cerula got man of the match, who's just got the ball now, trying to hold on to it. We're a minute into added time already. And Giovanni Brown as well. Jatta gets in the box, puts it in. Pinchy puts it over the bar. 3 minutes, 40 left.
Now Paul scored here at Meadow Lane. That's Captain 1. Harrogate Town 0.
Back in the car, player ratings after we have won 1-0. Should have been a lot more than 1-0, to be honest.
Got my parrot with me though.
You can get involved, Jordan, if you want with the player ratings, but you're only allowed to shout numbers, so we don't want any more input than
Numbers
that.
only.
Numbers only. Broke the rules already. But there we go. Numbers only. Right. I think for me, this is going to be quite a boring player ratings because I'm going to rate a lot of players roughly the same. I don't think we can criticise anyone. I really don't.
No, I don't either. Really.
So let's go through really quickly. Bath.
7.
Clean sheet.
Nothing to do really with it.
7.
Makes 1 save, I think.
Sat in the back shouting numbers. Yeah, I think it's 7 for me. Go to Macari. For me, 7.
7.
7.
Matty Platt.
7.5.
I'm going to go 7.
7.
Bedu.
7.
7.5. I mean, that really says everything. They just did their job. They didn't really concede any chances, but towards the end. But I've already said earlier in the video, like, you can't go 90 minutes in any football league really, and the other team not have an effort. I think it took them 60, 70 minutes to have their first actual shot.
Yeah, so I think as games go, it's about as routine as it gets, wasn't it? Really.
Yeah, it would have been nice to score more. It would. And we said, didn't we, on Thursday? Someone commented, "What would you feel about another 1-0?" And I said we can't really have another 1-0. I mean, a performance like that, but this felt different. Like, it was just so easy.
Yeah, and I think to be fair, Belshaw made some good saves, didn't he, as well? I'm saying 2 or 3 really good saves as well.
Yeah, it should have been more. It should have been more. So I can't really give any other ratings than that for the back three. Go to wing backs then. Interesting one. Let's go Cerula, who I know Jordan's only allowed to say numbers on this, but he did say to me towards the end of the game that he was his man of the match. What would you give Cerula?
8.5.
8.5. I'd probably give him a 7.5. I think he's good.
I don't think he put a foot wrong.
I think his crossing could be a bit better, but I think he gets himself in really good positions, takes on his players well, but maybe just a bit more crossing accuracy. But again, I think that, like I said at half time, I think that could be made a little bit easier with positions of players that he's delivering to.
What did you go? 7.5?
Yeah.
8.5?
Yeah.
I'm going in the middle. I'm going 8. I think it was good. 8.5 for me has to be a really, really, really good performance. But he did get the assist, didn't he?
Yeah, he
I think.
put that play on his.
Yeah, it's a very good performance. I'm going 8 though. Other side then, I was really excited to see him play. I know I've said a few times on the channel, I think he's going to be a good player, is Martin. I thought he was good.
Looked lively, didn't he?
Yeah, he's not afraid to shoot from distance, and that's what we lack a little bit sometimes. We try and pass it in. I don't think he was incredible, but I don't think he was anything less than a 7. I think a 7's a really good, fair rating for him.
6.5. Gave the ball away a few times in
Where's
the
that coming
first
from?
half, cheaply.
What's happened to you just saying the numbers then?
Well, 6.5. I had to give him that.
No, I don't know. So, yeah, I appreciate it.
Apparently needs some training, doesn't he?
Yeah. Go in the midfield then. Now, we didn't have anyone picking the ball off the centre-backs today necessarily like Crowley has been, but we weren't pressed at all. They were just happy to sit there. So, I mean, let's go with Abbott. I thought it was very, very good today.
Best performance I've seen from Abbott.
Really?
For me personally. So I'm going to give him a 7.5. Yeah, his passing was great. You know, really, really good.
I'm going to give him the same rating as Cerullo. I'm going 8. That was
7.5
good.
for me.
Yeah, he just... Do you know what happens a lot with him? I don't know why, but he goes into a tackle that he looks like he's going to lose, and he comes out with the ball, and it just gets the crowd off their feet, doesn't it? Matty Palmer, for me, he's getting better. I think he controlled the play, passed it. I think I'm going to go for a 7.
Yeah, I think him playing how he was, who he was playing with today, allows him to play the way that we've seen him play so well. Do you know what I mean? I think Abbott gives him that extra bit of space because players are trying to pick him up, and I think that works really well for Palmer. So yeah, 7.5. I think he's a lot better than Tuesday night.
Jordan, Matty Palmer?
I think 7.5 actually.
Yeah, I think he was good. And
Keeps squeezing words in, doesn't he?
He does. We'll let him off because we've won. We've won 1-0. We've won 1-0. Let's go to Dave McGoldrick then. You were dead impressed with him.
Yeah, my man of the match. Everything he touched was just brilliant. You know, his close ball control is fantastic. I'm going to give him an 8.
I might go 8 as well. I think it was great. Really, really good. Yeah, really good. I'm going to go 8. I mean, there's no way he's playing against Alfredton next Friday or on Friday.
I hope not.
He needs that rest now. He bought off, and I thought it was the wrong decision to bring Hinchy on, but it worked in the end. We kept the victory, but he didn't look too happy to be bought off, and he was playing really well.
It may have just been tired as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Jordan?
8 for me as well.
Yeah, 8. Giovanni Brown then. Wow, got a start. I think people were really harsh on him on Tuesday night.
Me too. We said this.
A lot of people were slating him online. I thought it was okay when he came on Tuesday night. I thought he made things happen. There was one period where he took on 3 or 4 players, put it through a player's legs, and then spread the ball out wide to Gordon. There was the chance that he hit straight at their keeper, but you have to be there to have the opportunity. I thought it was good today. So I'm going to go 7. A lot of work.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I'm going to go over 7 as well.
7. I like him in the 10 role a lot more than being the number 9 or up
that
top.
pass in the first half was already sort of floated it perfectly.
For Didzy, it was a great ball.
What a ball that was.
I'm not. You probably realise I'm not giving anyone in the start of that starting lineup less than a 7. I thought they were great. And then Jatta gets his goal. The only thing for me that he needs to work on is that first touch. But sometimes it's incredible.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just a little bit off. I'm gonna go 7.5.
I'm going to go 7.5 as well. Took the goal really well, very, very calm. You know, to take that touch before he finishes it. I was thinking you don't need to take a touch there just first time, but he does, and then he goes to score from it. So yeah, credit to him. 7.
And it took a lot to beat Belshaw today, didn't it?
It did, yeah. He was in good form. Yeah.
Jordan,
7.5
Jatta?
for me as well. Yeah.
Fair enough. Right, that leaves the subs then. Not a lot to pick from in the subs in terms of attacking players. We bought Martin off, bought Gordon on. I thought he did exactly what he needed to do. I'm going to go 7.
Yeah, 7.
6.5, 7.
I mean, he was very good at keeping the ball,
slowing the game down.
He did really well actually, that role on the left. And so much so that the number 2 had to come off. He had a niggle, and I think he got worked to the ground a bit, and Gordon helped on that side see things out.
Yeah, and then Hinchy. The sub I didn't like, and I said I didn't like it earlier in the video, but I mean it didn't really affect us too much. He played a bit more advanced. Good to see him get some minutes after being bought off after half an hour on Tuesday. I've given no one less than a 7. I'm just going to be kind and give him a 7.
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, he was all right when he came on.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, same.
Same thing I'm going to say every week. Have we left anyone out?
I don't think we have we?
I think we only made 2 subs, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did. The bench was looking a bit weak today, wasn't it, really, with all the injuries?
Yeah, Ness on there, Slocum, Cisse, McDonald on there. So yeah, wasn't a massive amount of options. There's our player ratings. Obviously a really positive one. We've got that win. I think we're still 3rd. Goal difference changed a few things. It's very, very tight at the top. Other than Port Vale, who are starting to pull away a little bit. But we're creating a little bit of a gap now to teams outside the playoffs. Keep it ticking over. No Crowley today, no Jones, obviously. No Edwards, no Robertson, no Grant. Yeah, there's just big players missing, isn't there? But to get another victory without Jones and Crowley, fantastic. Let us know your player ratings, how you follow the game, who you're impressed with the most. Leave us a like, and always, please subscribe to the channel.